record to your computer.
All right. Now send it later.
Okay.
Now
Sorry,
we are heading towards 50. We're almost 50 now.
Yes.
Let me know when everyone's on mute and we're good to go.
All right. So Anand, you can unmute now. I've set it so that you can unmute yourself too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get this underway. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to this information session. It's going to be a slightly different kind of presentation to the type that you might normally learn about. I'm going to want to be sharing with you this concept. Okay, multiply your money. If you don't understand exactly what I mean by that, you're definitely going to, and hopefully some light bulbs are going to go off, and you're going to leave this session with a lot of empowered knowledge and ability to realize what is possible for you, what you can do with your money. And also, if you're very into the concept and you want to know more about that, then we're going to leave you with some information that you can leave to think about. Okay, so before we even get into this whole concept, this whole topic, multiply your money, I just want you to take at least 10 seconds for yourself and just think about for yourself right now, in the position that you're in, because I appreciate that this is in your evening time, this is out of your spare time, you've taken the time to come here. The topic is obviously of interest to you, and that's amazing. And I want you to just consider for 10 seconds or so, like in the position that you're in, what would having more money for yourself than you have now allow you to do, right? Whether you're in a position where you don't actually have a lot of money, right? But if you knew how to multiply some amount of money that you had, that would help a lot. Or if you're just someone truly inspired and you have dreams and you have goals and you have these ideas, but you know that if you had more money, that could do something for you, right? Or maybe a bit of the both, right? That's usually the case we find when we meet people coming into this kind of topic. Just take 10 seconds to think about what that means to you, because when we go through this, I don't want this to just be only about, right, money, money, money. I want you to always remember what this can do for you, right? And therefore, how much quicker this can either get you out of the situation that you need a bit of help in, or to running towards your dreams, right? Running towards your dreams that money can help you with. Okay, so everyone there, everyone in their state, everyone knows what money's going to do for them, because then you'll appreciate more this concept, right, of multiplying your money. So let's get underway. Okay, I'm just going to go straight into some simple examples. It might seem trivial, but you might realize, are you actually applying this in your life? Okay, so I want you to think of this example here, which is not an example of multiplying your money. Okay, on here, you're looking at a plant, right? A plant, which is in coins, right? But just to give you the concept together, you're looking at a plant, and let's say it takes you 1 hour, to grow from not 1 hour, but let's say 1 hour to go from just a seed, right, and just planting to become alive. Okay, and that takes 1 hour, right, to grow from scratch to becoming some sort of plant. Okay, now let's say it was $50, right, to be able to do that, right? Let's say you earned $50 from having each of these plants. Okay, very simple example so far. $50 to having each plant. Okay, and it takes 1 hour to grow each plant. Okay, now if you can count the number of plants here, hopefully I've done it right, where it matches up to the text, you can see, okay, great. Starting from this $50 that I had, which I knew can make me one plant, I can create 12 plants in 12 hours, right? And that would give me $600. Okay, that's a very simple example of, for every hour you put in, right, is the amount that you can earn. Okay, so for every more 1 hour I work, right, I can earn an extra $50. That's basically a very simple example of saying, like, if you worked in a job and you got paid for the amount of time that you worked in your job, right, every day, you would earn the same amount. Okay, and that would pretty much be it, right? You get paid more the more time you spend on your job. Everyone with me so far? right? That's just a very simple example of not multiplying your money, but essentially trading something for money, right? Let's say trading your time for money or trading your effort for the same amount of money, okay? That is not multiplying your money. So I think it's good we understand what is not before we look at what is, okay? So what is multiplying your money? And I'm just going to move these screens here so we can all clearly see. Okay, so what is multiplying your money? Okay, as an example, right? What if you could turn $50 into $150, right? With simply one piece of effort, right? So rather than, the example where it wasn't multiplying your money, right? Where you had to keep showing up for each hour to make an extra $50. What if in that 1 hour, you could turn that $50 into $150, okay? That's the example I'm painting here. So here we can see we start with $50, right? And what if we could turn that $50 or one plant into 3 plants, right? With one piece of effort, right? If you look at that, then you've got 3 of these plants, $50 each, and that's $150, okay? And in total, right, in all that time, right, you've earned $200, okay? Now, what if again, what if you could turn $50 into $150 with that one piece of effort, okay? Again, now we've actually got 3 plants here, right? And we know how to multiply a number by 3, basically, okay? So we can put in the same amount of effort to multiply a number by 3, okay? Rather than multiplying a number by 1, with the same time, with the same effort, with the same energy, we know a way to multiply a number by 3, okay? So then this $150 with whatever that process is, that can turn something times 3 will turn into $450, okay? So everyone with me so far? We started with $50, we multiplied a number by 3 with whatever process that took, right? And we then had $200 in total. And then after that, we had $650 in total, right? Because we just simply summing up everything we have so far, right? Just taking this to the next level, right? If we times all of this by 3, because there's 3 plants here each, times 3, I have 9 plants, okay? And the same here and the same here. Essentially, all we're doing each time is timesing a number by 3, right? With the same amount of effort, no matter how big this number is. We've got a process where we know how to times a number by 3, okay? And that is essentially what multiplying your money is, okay? Where in the same amount of time, by multiplying your money, instead of not multiplying your money, you can produce so much more. Okay, so would you prefer, and I know this is very trivial, but I want to explain it so we can understand what this is about. Would you prefer to, first of all, let me ask you, you can answer in your head, are you working your money such that you are trading your time for money, which is essentially multiplying your money by 1 with more effort you put in, or are you currently multiplying your money, which means with the same amount of effort you put in, you can actually increase your money so much more, right? So for example, if you're working in a job and you're earning a salary and you're being paid by an employer, right? You're earning an hourly wage, most likely, okay? Or a salary, right? That wouldn't be multiplying your money because you can't actually earn more. You only earn more as you show up, right? But only if you got a pay raise or something, right? But here we're talking about if you can put in the same amount of work and multiply that by 3 each time, okay? Ask yourself, which position are you right now? And which position would you like to be in out of those 2, right? If you're not in a position of multiplying your money, then now this webinar is showing you how you can do that, okay? So if you answered that you prefer to be in this position to multiply your money, if you're not already right now, give me a 1 in the chats so we can show you the processes, different processes of how you can. Right, so I'm just going to look in the chats, see everyone's in the right page. We're moving on. Okay, awesome. Perfect. So you're in the right place if that is what you want. So essentially what we're talking about there, because it's not quite, realistic, right? You can turn something and times it by 3, right? It's not really the case like that in real life, but what you can do is something called compounding, right? Which is you might increase, for example, $50 by 20%, right? You're still multiplying your money because you can do that every single time, no matter how much money you have, if you have the process. So what is compound interest? It is essentially that form of multiplying your money, but it's explained by Albert Einstein as compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Read that again. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Ask yourself, or you can write in the chats, which one are you? Are you the one earning from compound interest, or are you the one paying compound interest? And out of the two, which would you prefer to be? Right. I know that's a very obvious answer for you, but to ask yourself that, it will definitely open you up to understanding what is possible. You can actually move into this world where you're the one actually earning the compound interest. So in this presentation, I'm going to be showing you not just one way, but multiple ways, because we're in a multiply information session, right? So I'm going to show you multiple ways. In fact, I'm going to show you 3 ways to multiply your money, all right? If you're excited about this, let me know in the chats, pressing 1. You're excited to know what are these 3 different ways of actually multiplying your money, right? And I know there's some people here on the call who probably familiar with 1, maybe 2, but what's that 3rd one, right? I know there's some people here who might be wondering what that's about. I'm going to go through them with you as well, and all you guests as well. You're going to definitely get some new information for you to understand what's possible. Awesome, great. Everyone's here. Let's move on. So here's a question I want to ask you. How often do you see money on the floor? When you're walking on the streets, you're walking somewhere, unexpectedly, you see maybe there's a 10 pound note if you're from the UK or from wherever you are. How often do you see money on the floor there for you to pick up? And then I want to ask you, with that money on the floor, what would you do? Would you pick it up? What would you do with it? Right? How fortunate could you be in that position where there's money there to just literally pick up from off the table, off the floor, right? That's something I want you to consider as well. So I'm now going to go into services that can help you multiply your money. And they come from the company that a bunch of us here on the call and myself, we're partnered with. It's a company called Epic. Epic stands for Exceptional People, Incredible Compensation. Okay. Emmanuel, if you're there, I hear someone on the line that's not on mute. Just look for them and then you can carry on.
I'll do that.
All right, nice one. So EPIC stands for Exceptional People, Incredible Compensation, right? The keyword there is actually people, right? As well as this showing you great ways to multiply your money. Some very powerful things here I'm not going to show you, but because you're going to be surrounded by good quality people, right? And your network is your net worth, right? This is really what makes it truly possible. So EPIC is also the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. Okay, so it kind of gives a bit of a clue away what's one of those ways that you can multiply your money. We're going to be talking about trading, okay? So trading in particular, there's multiple places you can trade, but we're going to be talking about trading, for example, in the Forex markets, because that is what we give as teaching, as training, and to help you, as someone who knows nothing about the Forex markets, get into it. So just a bit of background about the Forex markets. Forex stands for foreign exchange, and it is the act of buying and selling currencies. Okay, so that simply means, for example, who here has been on a holiday? Maybe not this 2020, because unfortunately, we've been homebound and locked down to experience all the good life. But coming to 2021, and that's another great reason to be excited about some of these concepts when we're let free. But if you've been on holiday in the past, you probably know that, you'd have to exchange your money, right? Let's say you're coming from the UK and you're going to Europe, right? I would have had to change my pounds for euros to pay money over there, right? Now, when I changed my money and I went to Spain, let's just say, for this is completely not going to happen in real life, but let's just say I changed my pounds to euros from here. Let's say I change 100 pounds to euros from here. I went to Spain and I spent nothing in Spain. Okay. And I just decided, for whatever reason, I'm not going to spend it. And I'm just going to come back and I'm just going to change my euros into pounds again. Right. Did you know that if you did that, there's a possibility, right, that you could have actually made money, right, by doing nothing? Literally, your money just turned into more money, right? Did you know, guys in the chats, let me know, did you know that that was possible, right? It's not very practical, right? Because first of all, why would you go on a holiday and not spend money, right? Second of all, right, that's a bit of effort. Whoever's drawing on the screen, could you please not? I don't know how that was possible. Emmanuel, if you have the controls, then you might be able to rub it out.
Yeah, I know who's doing that.
Okay, see what we can do to clear that.
No,
Anyway, yeah,
he can clear that. He has done that.
cool. So as in this example, it's not very practical to do that, right? But what has happened, if you do think about it, your money has turned into more money, right? And this is one of the concepts of multiplying your money without even doing anything. It's pretty cool, right? So that's obviously not practical, but that's real. That can happen. And it happens because prices of currencies can change over time, right? Such that for example, my pound became worth more than $1 than it was before, okay? So that's not very practical, but what we can do in our day and age right now, especially, because this is something we couldn't always do, right? This is only something we think only the banks could do, right? But we're here now to give the power to the people, right? It's not just about the power to the banks, it's about power to the people when it comes to using money. Because we can actually do what I just said there as an example without actually going to a foreign exchange office, without actually going to another country, right, to have to experience that. We can actually do this from a mobile phone, right? If you have a mobile phone, you could have done exactly what that was, and you wouldn't have had to fly anywhere. You wouldn't have had to wait 2 weeks, for example, for that sort of thing to happen. You could have actually had that happen instantly, okay? Trading in Forex is something that's done daily. It's done daily by banks, central banks, institutional investors, but also normal people who have the skills as well, right? When I say normal people who aren't traders, right? People who on the side, because they have the skills and they can do it, right? So it's a portable skill. You can do it from your phone, and it will be something that if you knew about it would benefit you for life, right? What I mean by that is it's a skill set, right? That's the most important thing. It's the skills that pay your bills. So once you learn this skill of how can you turn your money into even more money, and I'm going to get into it also to multiply it, right? That's the skill set you want to have, especially in this day and age when the economy is so uncertain, because this skill set is recession proof, right? And it's also a corona proof, right? We don't know what's going to go on in the world, right? But this is something that will help you in this situation, but in any situation. It doesn't matter if the economy goes up or down. It's important to realize that because there's multiple ways to multiply money, but with this one, you can benefit in any situation, okay? It is the largest financial market in the world. $6 trillion worth of money is floating around every single day up for grabs. And it's about if you have the skill set to grab a piece of the pie. And this is actually what I meant by, have you ever seen, money on the floor, right? What if I was to tell you there was money on the floor every day, but you just can't see it? Okay, not on the floor, but within your phone. Okay, and the reason you can't see it is because you haven't been taught, you haven't been given the knowledge, right? But it's actually money on the table every single day. You just need the skill set to be able to literally pick it up. Okay, that is what Forex is. That is what trading is. And it's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? So what I said, what's up for grabs is up for grabs there 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, which means you can actually do this in your own hours, right? You're not locked to a specific time of the day to be available. You can do this any time of the day and 5 days a week, right? So it fits into everyone's lifestyle, okay? So you're probably thinking like, nice, that's cool, but how can I do that, right? Right. Let me know in the chats if you're interested. Now you know about Forex, you understand the concept of it, and you understand that it's an example of multiplying your money, right? Because maybe I didn't explain this bit. When you trade, okay, this is about, you might start, I'll call it a trading account, okay? You might start with some money, right? Let's say, for example, that $50 we talked about earlier, right? How can we turn that 50? And like I said, it's not so realistic to just multiply it by 3, right? That would be nice, right? But let's a little bit realistic. Let's say you can multiply it by, 20%, right? Or even 10%, right? Not just one day, but every day, right? And it's not just, how to turn $50 up by 10 or 20%. You know the process to turn anything up by 10 or 20%, which means you can do the same for $100. You can do the same for $200. You can do the same for $500. The main thing is you've got this skill set that can multiply the money. Is everyone with me so far? So I really wanted that to be clear. Let me know in the chats with a 1 if that was clear. Let's have a look. Okay, great. Thank you. I do realize I'm giving a lot of in between teachings in this, but I do feel this will help everyone understand what this is really about. So now that you understand this clear and you're interested, now I'm sure you want to know how, right? How can you as a normal person who's never experienced Forex, or maybe you've tried it before and you're not sure about it, whether this is something that you can actually do and it will work for you. The reason I say it will work for you, right, is we have a service in this company, Epic, and it's actually not as much as a service as much as a university, right? Imagine going back to school and being taught this kind of stuff, right? Back in school, right? I don't know what subjects, you spent most of your time on back in school, but let me ask you, did any of those subjects that you spent time learning, or even the university you went through for your professional degree, did it teach you directly how to actually make money? Or did it teach you how to work for someone else to pay you to make money? Right? I know what position I was in, right? I did a maths degree as well, and I actually come from this financial background. But my way of earning, right, was to work for someone else who knew how to make money, right? In terms of directly themselves, whether they're an entrepreneur, right, or whether there's investors around, right? But we wasn't taught the skills, right, to make the money. But what if it wasn't actually that crazy difficult, right? We think it is because we've never experienced that before, right? But here at Epic University, that's what we're helping you now, literally starting school from scratch, this skill set, how to make money in those Forex markets. So how do we actually help, right? First of all, to know up front, it's not a crazy hard skill set. It can be learned, right? If you're open to learning and you're open to growth, right? This is something that can be learned, right? In the form of the structure and education that we provide. We actually provide something called a 2-week syllabus. So it takes 2 weeks to learn the true foundational fundamentals of trading in the Forex market, that if you just sit down and learn, you will actually go through it step by step and come out with the skill set to actually start trading in Forex, right? Some people think it takes 2 months, 2 years. No, with this syllabus, it takes 2 weeks. So that's the starting point. Once you've understood some fundamentals, you also want practice, right? Trading, you're obviously going to put your money out there. And a lot of people are resistant to trading, if they've heard of it, because they think they'll lose money and they'll risk losing their money. But you don't have to start with actually trading your actual money. You can actually practice trading using what we call pretend money, right? It's opening something called a demo account rather than a live account to actually see, have you got the skill set to be able to multiply your money, right? Such that when you're confident, right, that you can do that without money, the only difference between doing it without money and with money is your mindset, okay? Because you're doing the exact same thing in the exact same markets, right? The only difference is now money is involved. And sometimes all the times people's relationship is different when it involves their actual money. So how does then the services of Epic, beyond just giving you some foundational learning, help you, right? We do something called live sessions, right? Which means once you've learned these basics and fundamentals, it's about you going out there and practicing trading. But what will be easier is, rather than you just jumping in there trying to trade from this theory you've learned, you actually tune in to 6 to 8 figure earner traders, which is the educators we have, some of the best traders in this industry, They are actually trading live every single day, 3 times a day, 5 times a week. And you are literally watching over their shoulder whilst they apply the knowledge that you've just learned, right? There's nothing more valuable than surrounding yourself with people who have the skill set and achievements that you want if you want to get that thing, especially when they're on the other side to answer questions and answers to, for you to get your clarity and understanding. That is what live sessions is about, and that's what you get access to here with Epic University. On top of that, this is like giving yourself the real raw way of learning, right? Trading Forex to be able to earn from it. But we also have a structure where you can actually earn whilst you learn, right? Because for some people, learning takes a bit longer, right? Different people learn at different speeds. But we're giving you the opportunity to also be able to earn whilst you learn by simply being able to copy and paste, right? So think about this, right? Let's say we talk about these expert traders and bankers that you might think, right, they're the ones who know how to trade, right? Because the Forex market is so big, right? $6.6 trillion a day, I said, right? Pretty huge, right? If someone's going to put in their trade and they tell you exactly the trade that they put in, right? That's not going to affect the market because we're so small compared to what the market is, which means they're very okay to just share their trade ideas with you, which means that if you copy what they're trading, and they are, remember, expert traders, you are going to get the same results as them, right? And if they are experts, they're trading to make profit, okay? So essentially in this school, right, we're giving you the option to copy the best kid in the class, okay, to get the best results. Does that make sense? So that means whilst you're learning, right, because you still want to learn, right? You don't want to be dependent on the best kid in the class all the time to copy, right? You also want to have the skill set to be able to do this yourself, again, on your own terms. You're given the option to copy and paste, and we have these experts giving us ideas every single day to copy and paste to make money from. That's what it's about, okay? So that's a very fast way to get into earning without you even having the full skill set, right? The opportunity to, again, multiply your money, okay? As well as tuning in on live sessions, we also give you text message alerts, right? Again, same idea. They're just giving you ideas of what you can trade so you can copy and paste them and you can do that, right? The way you actually trade and make money is you literally enter numbers into an app, right? And then you press the button to buy or sell. That is literally how you make money. Again, like I said, the money is, and we're showing you how to pick that up, right? I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty cool to me, right? That you can actually have that option where first, yes, it's possible to trade, but for people who know how to trade and have spent their lifetime and skills learning how to trade, actually giving you their answers so that you can just make money whilst they're making money, tell me if that's cool or cool, right? So those are some of the main services that we offer to help you get into the state of multiplying your money, okay? Alongside the actual live sessions to learn trading, we do further live classes to help with your understanding, right? So you've gone through some material, you're applying it yourself, you still might have some questions, you still might want some further understanding. We have that in study hall, right? So these are all examples of teaching and classroom and sessions we give you so you can get good at this skill, but you can also earn from the skill from the same time, okay? Then there's the whole community factor, right? Imagine being in a group of people who are so like-minded, so open-minded, and so much into growth and those dreams that we talked about at the beginning of the presentation, you know, what money would do for you, all going for it, all want to make that happen, and you're all making money together, right? That's pretty cool, right? And that's what we have going on here because we're the ultimate trading and lifestyle community, okay? So on a nutshell, those are all of our main services. Now, you guys here who tune in today are here at a very, very special time, okay? Because not just is it about what's amazing about, you know, Epic itself and what they offer, what's really cool, again, is about the community. And in particular, in our community, we have team leaders, right, who are expert traders themselves, right? We have traders who actually have had their own companies to educate others, and they actually had plans to, you know, create something, a big movement to create more traders out there. But when they saw Epic, they realized there was something bigger and better about this, in the sense that how it would help more people. And that's what I love about this community that we're in. It's really full of leaders and it's full of people who are truly here to want to help people, right? If you're here right now, someone invited you because that person wanted to help you multiply your money, right? Wanted to help you get into the skill set and not keep this knowledge to themselves, okay? So what's happening from today? It's actually starting, right? It's from today. And it's happening for the next 60 days, right? Where we're showing you how to multiply your money every single day with those copy and pasting alerts, right? That's just one step above, right? What beyond what's in here, where, you know, here I talked about live sessions, you're learning from traders, you know how to trade, you're learning from them. And here you're getting text message alerts of things you can trade. Here is kind of putting it further into context more, that you're actually with them live. They're actually showing you live what they're trading and what they're actually placing to make money. And they're giving you the green light, the signal, just go for it. Same thing as we're doing, happy days, okay? That's happening the next 60 days, every trading day. So that's actually 5 days a week, which means this is over the next 90 days, 3 months, going into 21, right? We've had a pretty crazy 2020, but this is about really accelerating your growth now, right? Let's come back, let's make 2021 the best year ever, right? If you're so excited about the possibility of making 2021 the best year ever, please write 2021 in the chats, because this is truly setting you up for a very, very special 21, right? These are expert traders sitting with us every single day, 60 days in a row, trading days in a row, to compound our money. So remember, I was talking about multiplying your money, right? What if you turn, you know, if you just keep growing by 10% every day, okay? I've done the maths. I'm not going to show you here, but if you want, try to figure it out. Let's say, you know, $50, you know, every single day by, let's say, even 3% or 5%, right? That would turn into $350, okay? It gets even bigger if you start with $100, $500, $1,000 if you wanted to, right? There's maths to this, but the numbers go crazy because of what Einstein said, compound, okay? So that challenge has already started, and I'm going to show you how, if you want, you can get involved in that as well. So I've talked to you about, you know, what we do and all that. I want to just explain to you who we are, okay? Epic is a company, it's a global company, and it provides the environment for all people of all backgrounds, right? It doesn't matter where you are from the world, right? Remember, foreign exchange, it's everywhere, right? To learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading, okay? Whilst also pursuing the financial dreams and goals, right? Yes, money is great. Yes, multiplying money is great, but we're about lifestyle. We're about financial dreams and goals, okay? If any time there's a time to give people hope and give people that possibility to save people's situation from money or whatever that is, this is the place to be. This is the time to be as well. The executive team of who created this company, they have more than 100 years of successful, 100 years of successful business and MLM experience, okay? The industry leading Forex traders and trainers, and it's 100% debt free. So just some facts about the company. These are some of the leaders of the company. I won't go too much into them, but you can look up more about them on epictrading.com to learn more about the company itself. But, you know, I just want to highlight the leadership that we have in this company, because we are a brand new launched company that started in October. Already since October, right, we've grown a membership base from scratch of naught to over 60,000 members. 60,000 members from all around the world. And it's been, what, 7 weeks? If you think from 1st of October, that's where we're at right now, right? We're actually on our own compounding growth journey, right? And I'm going to actually explain to you how that's been possible as well. But our founder, David McCovey, he's someone who's had multiple successful businesses in the past. He's actually got his own travel company as well, right? Where he offers a lot of great services for people who are interested in travel. And it's in a network marketing company as well. So he's someone who actually understands the field, right? Of being a member, right? And that's very important to me, right? He has that understanding, that compassion. He's there to listen, and he implements on what is suggested, right? Through the team of people, right? Got a number of leaders here. I won't go into all of them, but I want to highlight one as well, Coach Max, who's our director of Forex education. She's dedicated her life mission to help people understand this skill set and get good at this skill set of Forex trading, right? She's one of the best at explaining this for a new person to actually be able to understand, okay? So we got some top leaders, and that's the reason why this company is doing so well. Just want to share some facts as well, the Epic advantage, because this is a company, right? And being a member base of a company is very important to feel the, you're protected, you're safe. So the data security is all enhanced, right? You wouldn't have to worry about, where's your data going and is it going to get leaked and stuff. This is actually coming from a previously working platform and system from David McCovey. Just copy and pasted. He's created a trading arm as one of his other companies. So all of that stuff was always working fine, and that's why we're fine here. It is ultimately about the professional, comprehensive, fun, and professional Forex training. That is essentially what we're about, okay? There's a few other details here, just more about being an actual member, but first I'm gonna go into some of that a bit more. So one other thing is that within Epic, there is an opportunity to earn income, right, from Epic. And this is nothing to do with the trading income that you would earn when you apply the trading skills. I'm going to be talking later on how you can actually earn a residual income, right? So we talked about multiplying your money. That's pretty cool, right? With the same amount of effort, how you can just keep multiplying money just like that. I'm going to be showing you to make a residual income, right? Which means automatically your income will keep coming in and you're not trading any time for money. Who likes the sound of that? Let me know, because there's so many things I want to share here, but I'm just going to share with you bits by bits. Otherwise, everyone's head will get blown. So anyway, Epic Estates means that when you do earn income from this company, it's actually a way you can actually will this income to your family or whoever you want to receive your income, right? Such that when there's going to be a time for everyone, right? But when that time happens, your money can still be passed on to the people that you want to will to, right? And that's very unique in this situation, especially when I show you later on, actually what earning potential there actually is in this company, okay? So I've talked about one side of multiplying your money, which is Forex trading, okay? I'm going to talk to you about another side of how you can also multiply your money, okay? So this is very exciting because this is something that I honestly believe anyone can do, okay? Trading, I still believe anyone can also do it. As long as you've got this hunger and this willingness to learn, I really believe you can. Same with this side as well, though, where we're going to be talking about if you want to partner with the business, partner with the company to actually be able to share this with more people, right? With more potential members, you can actually earn a referral bonus from doing this, right? And that is an opportunity for you to earn another income on the side of actually earning from trading, right? So first of all, just on the trading side alone, does everyone think like, wow, that's pretty interesting, right? Like maybe you never considered trading yourself before, right? But now you've got this opportunity to work with a whole community of people, and we're all going to work on this together. We're all working to earn money together doing this thing. So everyone's here to help everyone, and we've got the best teachers and educators to help us do that, right? Just drop me a 1 in the chats if you already feel like, okay, like trading, that's interesting to me now, right? Or that's even more interesting to me now if you thought of it before, right? That's pretty much that side of the business. Now I'm going to be talking to you about if you wanted to earn extra income, you can actually earn income from the company from referring other members to learn about the skill set of trading as well. And what's really going to help you uniquely, what we can offer you to help you is the marketing systems that we actually have, right? So there's different ways to market a business, right? But in terms of online marketing, that's where the game changes even more, right? We talked about multiplying your money, right? You can multiply literally, your marketing efforts and your sales by also using the tools and things that we have. So one example is freeforex.com, right? This is an internet marketing tool essentially coming out that, again, anyone can use as long as they plug into. And this is more about marketing, right? Such that it's very sophisticated stuff, but you can know, right? By having this sophisticated system, you've got so much going for you, right? To find people who would actually want this, right? And to actually give them free value so they can experience some of this Epic University themselves without having to pay anything, right? They can experience what it's like to get those, what we call live signals, right? Which is they get the text message and they're not even part of Epic to copy and paste and to put in that thing for the trade, right? So they actually benefit from and make money, right? And they have to pay anything. So that's coming, and that's very powerful, right? That's going to help people want more of what we have. So they'll actually want to be a member, okay? So lots of sophisticated stuff here. I won't go too much into it. If you have any questions, we'll do questions at the end. Even more cool and exciting. I don't know if you guys can see this, right? Epic also has their own mobile app, right? This honestly is allowing you to do every single thing from your phone. Did I mention that to trade, you just need your mobile phone, right? And to actually make money, you just need your mobile phone. Well, even in terms of building your business, right? You can also do this all from your mobile phone, right? Epic has developed one of the most amazing apps, right? To give you every single thing you need to actually market this as a business, right? And to just know like what's happening in your business, right? So let's say you got prospects you want to share this with, right? These are all the menu options that you can see. But just for example, right? Let's say one way that you can share this business is actually not by talking, by just sharing a video, right? Sharing information that someone else has made. You haven't had to do anything. You can simply share a video from the app and send it to a prospect by text message, by Facebook Messenger, whatever your preference is, where you've got them saved. And what's cool is that when you share this video with your prospects, their details will automatically save in a CRM, right? It will automatically save. So you've got a data list of all your prospects, right? Without you having to manually do that. It only came up in the system when you were actually using it to share with your prospects, right? And then what's also cool is when you share a video with your prospects, right? How many people have ever been in a situation where you've shared a video with a prospect and you have no idea whether they've watched your video or not? Give me a 2 in the chats if you've ever been in that situation. And be honest, is that frustrating, right? Here you are, you're taking the time to share this beautiful thing with someone. They haven't taken the time to look at it, or they haven't taken the time to reply, right? I know I've been there, right? What this is giving you is not just giving you an indicator that your person is actually watching the video, so you know that yourself without having to find out yourself. It's also letting you know how much of the video they have watched, right? So you have a real indication idea that this person was genuinely quite interested, and you know where they're at in their thinking, right? Because of this app, it actually will report to you how much of the video your prospect has watched, right? It could be a short video, it could be a long video. How cool is that? Let me know in the chats if you think that would be helpful to know how interested your prospects are without having to really chase up on them, right? Without really having to ask them yourself and that awkward moment of like, so did you watch the video? Right? You never know, right? Because there's reasons why people don't watch the video, not just because they're, blanking you, right? A lot of time they could be, right? So at least we know, right? And that's super cool about this tool interface. And by the way, all this interface I'm talking about, no additional costs, right? No additional cost to what the normal membership fee is. Like I said, once they've watched it or when they're watching it, their data automatically goes in a CRM system. And if you are going to arrange things like 3-way calls, follow-up calls, all that kind of stuff, you can log it all in the app. You don't need a separate app to do that, right? This is all in one. Everything I'm showing you, everything is all in one, okay? Including the trading, including the multiplying your money in 3 different ways. Guys, how excited is this right now? Tell me right now, do you feel like there's something special boiling up here? Right? This is just touching the surface, right? I haven't really gone into another way of multiplying your money, but we're going to get there now, okay? Awesome, awesome. So just a disclaimer, and I want to point this out, it's very important because the numbers you're going to see are substantial, right? It's substantial because it's come from multiplying your money, right? But I want to just put this disclaimer out because it's important, because it's legal, both on the trading side and on the income opportunity side, that there is a disclaimer that you can read it here. It's on the screen, but the main thing I'll read out is the bottom, where any or income projections should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Success with the company results only from active participation, successful marketing efforts, which do require commitment, diligence on your part. Okay, so I just want to read that out, but also know that all this stuff that's mentioned here, right? The action, the taking effort, the marketing, you got full support on this, okay? We wouldn't bring you into something that you didn't know how to do, right? You're gonna get every single thing you need to be able to make this possible. So I wanna share with you the second way of earning residual income. So earning income. We talked about multiplying your money, right? Which is multiplying it, right? In that example I showed you, 1 plant turned into 3 plants, turned into 9 plants. Everyone remember that, right? I did that for a reason, because I know that's going to help you understand the power of what this next example is, okay? Just trying to move on. Cool. Everyone can see this table now? I don't know if you can see clearly. It's on a small, okay, I can make it bigger now. Everyone clear? Cool. So first and foremost, this is a compensation plan that you do not have to participate in, okay? There's, like I said, there's 2 sides of this business. One was earning from the trading, which is actually learning the skill sets to apply to make money from. And the second side is earning from partnering with the company. If you enjoy what you have here, to share it and pay it forward with others, okay? The company is always about paying it forward, right? They encourage I mean, they're paying it forward by sharing their skill set from their educators, right? And they want to pay us for paying it forward, okay? Because they want this whole thing spread out there, and that's what they believe. We deserve to be compensated for the work we're putting in, okay? So with this compensation plan, I want to touch on first the first row of this compensation plan. So first thing I haven't touched on as well, and I'm sure you must be thinking in your head as you wonder, right? So how much is going to cost, right? How much is all this amazing trading educational stuff where I can multiply my money, turn it into hundreds and thousands and whatever? How much is that going to cost me, right? One thing I'll let you know is that what we're doing here is truly to help people, which means we want to make it affordable as possible for people. You can see on the bottom over here, it's $99 to be a scholar, and that means you're purely taking part in the trading education. In terms of everything I mentioned before about all the services, it's only $99 to get started, right? And that membership runs every month, right? So you will be paying $99 every single month, okay? But I also want to let you know that if you're interested, right, rather than paying $99 a month for all that value I mentioned above, you can actually change that so you're not paying $99 a month. You're actually paying only $25 a month. Who would be interested in that, right? Let's say you're interested in trading, and you know it's a $99 scholar fee, which to be honest is massive value. It could be worth way more than that. But we can help you reduce that to $25 a month. Would you prefer that? Let me know in the chats. Let me know in the chats by writing 25. One is fine as well. Yeah, great. So I will show you now how you can earn this for $25 a month, which is literally ridiculous. So if you want to earn this for $25 a month, like I said, the company want to help you, right, for paying it forward, right? All you have to do, just paying attention to this top row here, you just have to refer 3 people, okay? Just refer 3 people to enroll in this university, just like you, to learn the skill set, to get good at this skill set, and you can actually get your trading education fee waived. All you have to do is pay $25 a month rather than $99 a month, to be part of this, which is the compensation plan. And you'd only be paying $25 a month. And all you had to do was refer 3 people, okay? And you don't have to do too much to refer those 3 people. We've got it taken care for you, right? We show new people, doesn't matter what level of business and experience you have. I mean, if you already have friends and family members, easy done, right? Because, you know, this is definitely something, it's nice to do with other people that you know, right? You want to grow your money together, right? But also if you don't know people, we got you covered. We show exactly where the people are who actually want this and how to approach this, right? You do not have to do too much. We've got this all covered, and that's what we do when you work with our team as well. So if you, what we say, build a team of 3, that's how you get free membership, okay? Simple, everyone follow? You get free membership by only needing to refer 3 people to also be part of this university and this company, right? And they just only need to trade. That's fine. They don't need to be part of this compensation plan. They just need to learn how to trade and benefit from that, okay? Now, this is a compensation plan, which means as well as rewarding you by reducing your fees, they also reward you by paying you commissions, right? And the way they pay you commissions, right, is if you bring in more people. But I want to let you know that this isn't just about the people that you bring in. You could have only referred 3 people, and those 3 people could have also referred 3 people, okay? So in total, your team is these 3 people plus each of the 3 people that they brought in, okay? And that would actually be a team of 12 if you add up all those numbers, okay? Which is more than 10, which qualifies you for this position in the compensation plan. There's a little bit of technical details in terms of you're building 3 sub-teams and you have to have a certain number in each sub-team. But think of it as that's the total number of people you need. And that would allow you to earn this level in the compensation plan, which is $500 a month in residual income. In residual. So in trading, you actually show up to your computer, you show up to your phone or something to actually take part in the trade, even if it's just as small as 1 hour a day, right? But without doing any hours a day, you can actually earn an extra $500 a month by simply, what did you do? Refer 3 people. And those 3 people also did the same, exactly how you've done. And they've also referred 3 people. You got a team of 10, $500 a month. Pretty easy. Everyone think that's good? Good deal, right? You only had to pay $99 and you took part in the trading education. This is not even including the money you could have earned from trading, and you'd have earned $500 a month, okay? Now, if you really want to build this as a business, right? This is now talking about the next concept of multiplying your money, right? How can we multiply our sales? How can we multiply our sales in our organization, right? Because you make money from making sales, right? In a business. This is now about how do you multiply your sales? Essentially, if you are bringing in 3 people, right? And they are also bringing in 3 people, you've multiplied your sales force, right? So each person has put in that same amount of effort, right? And they've each got what it takes to multiply a number by 3. Does that make sense so far? Exactly how I pointed it out in the beginning, right? Each person has just had to put in that same amount of effort to multiply a number by 3. And you, to start with, right? You had to do that yourself, but you haven't had to do that for every single other person because there's another person who wants to do the same. Does that make sense? Perfect. So that's the concept here, where we're multiplying our money by multiplying our people, okay? And that's what's happening here. If you look at all these numbers, they're essentially timesing by 3. So if you want to go to the next level in the ranks to earn $1,000 a month, all you have to do is repeat that exact process that I showed you at the beginning with the plants, right? Where as long as you can help people multiply their numbers by 3, which by the way, we first show you how, okay? We first will help you get 3 people. We will also help your people get 3 people and you'll be at this sort of rank, right? We'll help the next people, but by then you're going to know how this process works. And by then you're going to be pretty excited. Like, wow, I got to that by just doing the same work I did to do that and helping others learn how to do that. Now you're at this level, which is $2,000 a month residual, right? This is all about multiplying your money, but also this is special in terms of its residual, right? You actually don't need to show up to earn that same amount. But most likely you're looking at this, you've seen what you're capable of, you're seeing your potential, you want to go to the next level. People who come here, like I said, we're epic, right? We want to be epic. Epic isn't about settling, it's about going all the way, right? So if that's you, you can stay excited about where this can go, right? So again, you multiplying these numbers by 3, not to complicate it, just multiplying numbers by 3 by following the same process, we call it duplication, to get there. $2,000 a month. What would $2,000 a month residual extra do for you? That's what's possible here, okay? Now to the next level, $5,000 a month, which I'm blessed, I'm very grateful. I'm currently at this level, right? I am currently earning $5,000 a month, very working hard and soon to get to $10,000 a month by working hard with my team to help them duplicate their numbers and will also therefore increase my organization, and I'll be at this level here. And put this into context, I started this business 1st of October. So we're 7 weeks in, and that's what's happened. That's my story. There's others in this company who are at this level, $20,000 a month, okay? And again, they started 7 weeks ago. There's others at $50,000 a month. They're actually the people who sponsored me into this business. This business has grown so fast, like I said, from 0 to 60,000 so fast because of the team and leadership we have. When you're in a team and leadership of people who can show you the way and help you with your people, this is why this is possible, okay? We've got so many stories of people not just benefiting from the trading, but also benefiting from this likewise, that this really has become a hub. It's almost like a wealth university, right? Some of the concepts I've talked about today, they might even be new to you, but they were brought to me because of what this company provides, okay? We teach on every single thing, trading, but also in your life, in your business, in your mindset, all of the above, which actually is what helps you grow your bank account. So this is a snapshot of the compensation plan. If you have any more questions about this, you can ask about it, but we do offer it up to $1 million a month residual. It's pretty insane, right? Every time I keep watching and think about it, that's what's happening here. And all you need to do is duplicate the same process that you did on day 1, right? Or the first activity you were doing, and helping others do the same, okay? I want to ask you guys here watching, does that seem possible to you? You look at this right now, does it seem possible to you that you could do this? If it's your interest, I understand that everyone's into networking, building, talking to people. That's what trading is for, right? And that's another way to earn your income from what you're doing. but also understand that when you earn residual income, you can use that income to trade with as well. And that's what I love about this concept, right? I'm compounding my money from my residual income, compounding it, right, essentially. And I'm putting that into another process called trading, where I'm also compounding my money, right? It literally just non-stop, it goes back and forward. So this is truly an epic journey when you really get into it and you make the most of what's given in this time as well, where there's such a big force to help loads of people. So I want to touch on, as well as, we got monetary rewards here. This is a trading lifestyle community, okay? And just to touch on, as well as earning compensation here, if you're at the ambassador level, which is earning $10,000 a month, there's more prizes up for grabs, right? Because sometimes it's not just about the money, right? It's about what the money can do for you and just those extra things that money sometimes can't buy, or sometimes it's just something, there's something more you can have from there. So the company is also rewarding us other rewards as well as money, including a customized diamond ring, hello, a diamond ring customized in your name, right? To have sent from the founder of the company itself, okay? Not just that, they're also doing company retreats, right? They've already had one very recently in November, okay? End of October, early November, they went to Mexico, right? They had a whole 3-day retreat over there, expenses paid for, beautiful Barcelona resort it was called. And yeah, a bunch of people who achieved that rank got to experience that straight away. And that's massive, something that motivates me for wanting to get to my next rank. They also have Rolex watches. Again, this is achieved when you achieve certain ranks. Real, yeah, just whatever. It's not the fake ones, right? It's the real Rolex watch, right? They cost a lot of money. And also one of the prizes is a black and gold Lamborghini, right? This is the level of prizes companies giving. I haven't touched on what you get $1 million a month. But what I do want to do is I want to quickly pause sharing my screen, because I want to take you inside what's really happened, okay? So just give me a minute, and I want to share with you. I want to share with you that in real life. That's not something that's just there on a presentation on paper. That is something that's actually happened in real life. So just give me a second as I log into my back office, and you can watch for yourself. So everyone can see my screen, my back office here. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to play you a message from our founder on the retreat they just went on.
Hello, family. My name is David McCovey, founder of Evolution Travel and Epic Trading International. Guys, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and got introduced to this amazing industry of network marketing years ago in 2013. Like a lot of you, I've had some great successes and I've had some failures as well, guys. But what I did understand is there came a point where I had to make a decision for myself and for my family. So at that point, in the network marketing space, I couldn't find a home, guys, so I built one. We had an amazing run, and it's still actually running in our very first company of Evolution Travel. We've been around for 5 years, over $200 million in sales. But what we did and what we understood is that when you have success, you can have more success. So we opened our eyes and partnered with some amazing individuals to now create what is called Epic Trading International, family. It is the fastest growing network marketing company in this space right now, bar none. So what you see behind me is this amazing backdrop of this amazing resort that we're at, Barcelo Riviera Maya, Cancun, Mexico. What you'll learn as you watch this video is the power of what we have here in Epic. It's celebrated, not just tolerated. We have some amazing individuals who've knocked down some amazing milestones, guys. 6-figure incomes in only 30 days. Now, what we don't do here at Epic is make income claims, but what we will share with you is what happens when you get involved and put the work in. Now, success is not the same for everyone. My version may not be your version and vice versa. We may want separate things, but what we can guarantee you here at Epic is that you'll have the platform to reach whatever level of success that you want to have. Stay tuned to the video, guys. We want you to take a glimpse into your future. What we always say, why be average when you can be epic?
Alright, so I won't play the whole video, but I'll just give you some snippets, like the people who actually came, they're all part of our team, they achieved their ranks. They did some activities. from all around the world as well. I'm just going to play a bit here from some of our other co-founders.
It's an incredible time no matter where you are. I hope you can feel the incredible time that we're having. All of the ambassadors got together and they're just having a blast. I mean, an epic experience right now. Here's what I want you to know. This particular weekend was bigger than just individuals. It was bigger than business. It became family, epic family. Matter of fact, we're not just talking about the beaches of the world anymore. We're not selling the future. We're actually on the beaches of the world. Would you agree?
I agree, guys. Look, this industry is about hope. Right now, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop hoping. We have leaders here who have accomplished amazing things in 30 days or less. The only thing we're missing right now is you. We're building a brand new family. A brand new family. Come on and join us. We know many of you have never left companies, but companies have left you. We're going to be here for a long time. We're the fastest growing home-based business in this space anywhere in the world. We're epic. Come on and join us.
Yeah. It was a full-on lifestyle retreat. Lots of powerful, scenes to experience from there. So I'll share my screen again. Let me know in the chats. Is that something that you might want to be on, right? They're going to be doing another one coming up in 2021, I believe, in February. So that's something for us all on the team to look forward to. But yeah, I know when we receive those videos, when we receive the, just the footage, right? The pictures, it was just like, wow, this is really real. It's easy being here in the online space, looking at things on a screen, but this is where it becomes, and news is getting good now, right? Lockdown is ending soon here in London. So I'm just super excited where things are going. But yeah, just some words I want to share with you from our founders, right? It's from the leadership top down where all the value comes from, all the power comes from. And that's why we're also empowered, right, with what we do. So that's just a bit of a touch on the company. Thought I'd share that. Now, for you to get involved, like I mentioned, it's $99 to become a scholar. Okay, a scholar meaning you're a student of the Trading Education University, get access to all those services that I mentioned, right? If you want to upgrade such that you take part in the compensation plan to be part of this, community and this team for, building this business, right? And duplicating ourselves, multiplying our, vision and all this sort of stuff, right? That's going to multiply your income from just talking to people, right? No costs. It's an extra $25 a month and you get access to all the marketing material, all the marketing tools that I mentioned you get as part of that, right? So $99 a month just for being a scholar. But if you want to reduce that to $25 a month, it's just an extra it's just $25 a month and that 99 fee goes away, okay? So you're on this webinar also at a very special time. So don't go anywhere, right? I've prepared, because you showed up today on Money Monday, and because you're a friend of whoever invited you here, which is a part of our team, right? Every team member is special to us. I want to do something special for you, right? So I want to share with you a one-time limited offer, okay? And I want you guys to get ready for when you see what we're about to drop. So this is only for the first 10 people who take this offer, and the offer expires end of Wednesday, 9 p.m. GMT, which is the 25th of November. So take a note of the date so you know what timelines you're working with. It's limited offer. So what's the limited offer? Okay. You're already going to get all the crazy value from Epic itself. Okay. The Epic University, like I mentioned, all the trading related value, right? You're getting all of that, like I mentioned here. You're getting access into the actual compensation plan, right? Which is to help you earn that residual income and multiply your money that way, right? And you're getting us every single day, not us, the trading experts, right? A 60-day challenge, right? It's one thing having all the knowledge and all the value and all the information, all the people. It's another thing doing it in the form of a challenge, right? You will literally you won't fall for the reason people fail of not showing up. You won't fail for the reason of people, not making use of what they have. This is an actual challenge to keep you accountable and to keep you actually making use of what we have, right? 60 days in a row of compounding your account, right? So that's with everyone together. We're here as a family. We're doing this together. Now, finally, what is that limited offer about? Okay, so to make money from trading, you want to start with some money as well. Okay, and like I said, we want this to be available and create amazing epic stories for everyone here, both on the trading side and the residual income side. So to trade, you're going to need money, right? And I'm willing, because I want to do this for you and I want to help you, empower you, give you full blown out reason to want to take part. I will actually help fund your trading account with $50, okay? $50 to fund your trading account, which can be compounded, right? To make, you know, up to $300 from, right? If you're actually using the old strategies and this all goes to the plan, I'll fund your trading account with $50 if all you have to do is bring in 2 people into this business with you, right? Into this team with you, right? Not to keep to yourself, but to share this with others, right? You're excited here. You want to jump on this. I want to help you share this with others. We're going to do another call just like this on Friday. So all you have to do is bring your people to that call on Friday, and the exact same scenario that you're in right now, we're going to be able to do that. On top of that, the people who invited you to here, and they're part of my team. All of our teams here are leaders. We're going to help you do whatever you need help with to help you find those 2 people and even find those 3 people, right? So we talked about if you find 3 people, you'll save yourself $100. I'm saying if you find 2 people, you'll actually earn $50, right? And that's not something offered by the company. That's something offered by us, by myself in this team, okay? That's for the first 10 people who can bring in So to qualify for this, okay, you want to be signed up into this offer by Wednesday, okay? So end of Wednesday is when this $50 offer expires. Then you've got until Sunday to find just 2 people, right? You probably know a bunch of people already this could be for, but you need to find 2 of them who would actually want this, and I'll fund your trading account $50, right? I want you to experience actually making money online, actually experience trading, right? And getting this new experience and belief and mindset around multiplying your money in ways that you never thought possible, that you do know now, and that you'll be fully supported with as well. How does that sound? I want to know, is that something that excites you? If you're new, you've never done trading before, but to know that will help you fund your account, you just have to show up. You have to show up and take part in this challenge. This is a challenge run by expert educators, expert traders. So, you know, you're in very, very good hands over there, okay? So just a reminder, for the first 10 people only, right? So if you're ready right now, get back to the person straight away who invited you. In general, to get into this, go to the person who invited you here, right? They shared this with you. This is not information that everyone knows about. We want to share this with more and more people. No doubt the people you know don't know about this. Let's get this out there. It's for the first 10 people who sign up before Wednesday, qualify to be able to get access to this offer. And then you just have to bring 2 new people before Sunday, okay? Anything that I've said, and this is the end of the presentation, by the way, anything that I've said that you're not sure about, or that you have questions on, you just want more information on, I'm also going to be here, same time, 6 p.m. GMT on Wednesday, okay? So the day of the deadline as well, right? Because I don't want you to feel rushed that, oh, you have to make this decision, it's panic, and it's all these new concepts you don't know. Sure, if you're excited, go for it. I also want you to know that we're not pressuring, we're not pushy. We want you to have full access to what we have. We want you to feel good about it. I'll be here on Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. GMT to help answer any questions you have. You just have to show up on the call and we'll go through it all, exactly what you want. You can, of course, go back to the person who invited you here, ask them the questions, and we can even talk together offline outside of this webinar. So you don't have to wait till Wednesday to get your questions answered. You can just call your people, the people who invited you before. Otherwise, I'll also be here on Wednesday, right? Sound good? Right? We want you to have the time to think about it if you need to look up whatever you need to look up, and get all the information you need to make the decision that's right for you, okay? Okay, awesome. So I am going to round off me speaking in this webinar. I'm just looking at the room. Who else is here? So we've got 40 participants. That's amazing. I think we started with 40 as well. So shout out, well done everyone here.
We were 53 at some point.
Oh, really? Brilliant. Well, that's amazing. And obviously there's so many people who still want to watch this on the recording. Yeah. So guys, that's me. This really is about, helping people, right? If you ask anyone from the community, that's literally what they're here for, and that's what they've all experienced. And I maybe actually want to bring out some people, if they want to share, put in the chats if you want to share an experience you've had being in this community, learning trading, because it's important for the guys who are new to understand that, what people are actually experiencing. Not just myself, I'm very blessed, I'm very fortunate, you know, doing very well where I am. But anyone else who wants to share, just drop in the chats. And also, Emmanuel, if you have any words you want to share as well whilst you're on mute, because, you know, your team of people that you brought in, right, they're having a great success rate, and no doubt because of your awesome leadership, that's helped as well. So Emmanuel, just please just share a little bit, maybe your experiences, why you got very interested, and also just how things are with your team, right? I'm sure everyone will be very interested to hear.
All right, thank you very much. Well, before I go ahead, I'd like to just throw a little bit more light on compound interest, because, you know, for us to really understand how compound interest works, you know, maybe you start with 100 and we're seeing 10%. 10% of 100 is 10, right? And then you have 110. The next 10% is not 10 anymore, because you have 110, you know, and so on and so forth. So that means all things being equal, ceteris paribus, you will have like double your income by half of the month. I thought it was full the whole month, but by half of the month you have double your income. So it's wonderful. That's double your capital. So, but that's it. Well, for me, I have had some experience in trading before I came here, all right? Before I came to Epic, I was trading by myself, and then the first few weeks, you know, I had some success, all right? And then the next week, I lost everything I earned and my capital, you know, which was huge. You know, let me not say the amount because it was crazy, you know. So I lost it. I lost everything. So what happened was that I said no more to trading. I'm not going to trade. But then my mind was telling me, but it was good. You were making money. Yeah, but what happened? I went 2 steps. Okay, I was talking to someone. He said trading is like 1 step forward, 2 steps backward. You understand? That was exactly what happened to me. All right. So I was spooked. I became scared. But then I came to Epic and I started learning. Now I have my daily target and I'm meeting my daily target every day. You understand? Sometimes I even exceed it, you know. And thanks to what I've learned from Epic, and I know why I actually won the first week and why I lost the following weeks. You understand? So, and now that I know that, I'm sure it's not going to happen again. You understand? So, thanks to Epic, I'm more confident in training. When I'm trading, I'm not just like saying, okay, oh, let me try. I'm not trying. I'm not just going on a wild goose chase, you understand, or gambling, you understand? Because if you don't understand trading, it becomes gambling, you know, because you're trying your luck. Oh, let me try. I might get it, I might not. But you are educated, you understand how the different patterns work, what happens before the next thing happens, you know? So, and then you know when to come into the market, when to get off the market, when to take your profit, so you don't lose the profit that you made already, because sometimes it can be that you're like 1,000 pounds up or $1,000 up, and then you say, no, I want more. And then before you know what's happening, it becomes minus 1,000. So you understand that, you know when to jump in, you know when to jump out. It's a bit complicated, but it's quite simple when you understand it, you understand? Because, you know, what we don't understand, we say it's complicated. And what we don't understand, you know, gives us the GBGB, you know, we're scared of it. But when you understand trading by coming to Epic, you will love trading, you will enjoy it, you know, and that's where I am today. And it's lovely, it's been nice. So I get signals, but I also generate my own signals too, but I'm not sharing with anyone yet. I just use it myself.
That's right. Everyone's got their side hustles going on, right? And I really appreciate Emmanuel. Like he does so much, like you know, for the wider community as well as his team in general. You know, this is what it's about when you're working with a force and team of leaders, right? Anything is honestly possible. It sounds cliche, but anything is possible because these people are here to help you. You know, it's actually funny, Emmanuel, you were saying like how you were brought into this, like to learn about this opportunity was actually being on a call just like this. From Natanya's presentation, I believe, right? And you were sitting there being like, all right, I don't know if this is something, like you had your experience, you said about trading, but you know, you just like, right, let me try it. And obviously since then you took the chance, but it's obviously been going quite well for you, right?
Yeah, well, what happened was that, you know, just like you said, you were the one presenting, you presented and okay, the guy is talking quietly, all right, he's presenting, yeah, okay, all right, let me listen. But then after a while, I said, okay, all right, let me just think about it. I told Nathania I would talk to her on Sunday, like a week after that. But then after 2 days, I called her up. I was signing up, you know. So she was, are you really? Yeah, sure, let's go. So because I sat and I thought about it, all right. You know, I said that because people have accidents. I wouldn't say I wouldn't drive again. You understand? People fall off the horse. The best thing to do is to jump back on the horse. You understand? And when you're getting back on the horse, you're getting back on the horse now with knowledge and understanding. Let's give it a go. And giving it a go, I did. And today, I'm very, very happy. I have a wonderful team. My team is really amazing, you know, and I can't take the credit because they are amazing. It's not me, it's them.
Shout out team. Nice one. Thanks so much for sharing, Emmanuel. You know, just I didn't really touch on actually, you know, when it comes to team stuff, I didn't touch on half the stuff that we're actually, you know, doing with each other, for each other. When it comes to like learning how to trade, right, outside of what you go through yourself in the university, there's us as a team, right, all the trading team alone. Also when it comes to building a business, right, also as a team, right. But this is more than just about, you know, building a business and making money, right? This is just all of us growing on our personal journeys and just literally helping people in their financial situations. Speaking of team, and someone who also does a lot for the team and just really passionate about team, has come from different businesses in the past where, you know, this isn't the first opportunity I'm sure that you've come across, right, where these sort of things exist, right? I'm going to bring out someone who's actually been in this space for a while in the industry, and they've experienced a lot, right? But then they've come to Epic after possibly 5 years of trial and error in other places, coming here, and someone who does do a lot for her team, and she's going to learn who this is that I'm talking about. But if you're ready, if you want to unmute yourself, Renee, thank you for you know, all you do for the team as well. Just please share with us in all the people here new watching as well. You know, you come from different companies. What's been the difference? What's been different being here compared to other businesses and companies you've been in, and other ways to make money as well?
Oh, thank you so much, Anand, and thank you so much for the Monday night call. And I have to say, guys, big shout out to Emmanuel. He is like my alpha lion in my team at this moment in time. And I'm so excited for him and his epic family that he's busy building and supporting. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm speaking on this call. This man makes me cry because of all of his passion. And that is exactly what made the difference for me this year, guys. When I eventually locked arms with Epic, and Anand knows I was super like, yeah, I've been around the block a couple of times. I've been burnt. I've been stabbed, you know, like I think we all have our story that we tell in network marketing, but Epic was different because the passion was there. Everybody had the same morals, the same values, and they all had a drive to win. This family, because I don't call it a team, I call it a family, is not a singles game. This is a team sport. Because if we work together, we can go through that fire together. But if you go on your own path, you're not going to get very far, because the African proverb actually says, and I have to represent my home continent here right now, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. And that is what's made the biggest difference for me in Epic. Every single family member I see on this call is a family member for me. We are all about the family. We are all about how are you doing, what's happening in your personal life, how can we support you. And Anand and Emmanuel both are phenomenal online marketers. And now they're smashing it in freaking Forex, guys. Like, this is the dream team. I'm excited to also say that our team literally ranges all the way from New Zealand, straight across the globe, all the way to the West there, Canada, USA. Shout out to everybody, USA, Canada side. We are a global family, and that is what's making the difference. We all come from various backgrounds, various places around the globe, and just creating this beautiful family to help every single person succeed. So like Anand says, you know, I've been around the block a couple of times. I've been burnt a couple of times. So my biggest passion is personal development within the team. It is something that I believe I bring my mama bear sauce to. So I've got these beautiful two gentlemen over here who are bringing the fire and the sauce on these amazing calls. And then you've got Mama Bear on the side saying, all right, it's okay. How can we help you move forward? But I'm not going to take too much of you guys' time. I know there's some people on the call who also want to speak, but I just want to say so much love and respect. And I hope to see everybody at this table, on this call at the Epic table. Mwah.
Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Everyone shout out for Renee. Very nice. Great term, Mama Bear. For everyone. Everyone needs a Mama Bear in their community. Honestly, some of the indirect secrets to, you know, being successful as a team, right? So we've been on here, I guess, for about an hour, 20 minutes. Honestly, guys, we could be here all night and just share our passion, our vision about this. But what I would probably just say is this, with respect to you guys' time, definitely everything you've learned about, right? Everything you watched, right? Hope you've taken some notes. Hopefully, you know, you learned something new. First of all, have you learned something new? Who here on the call has joined? Have you learned something new? Has it opened your eyes up? Has it opened your mind up, right? To what can be possible, okay? That's great if it has. Now to go to the next level, right? To actually not just have this be as knowledge, but actually apply this, actually use it, actually, you know, benefit from it as well, is to get back to the person who invited you here. Say to them, look, this is amazing. I want to sign up right now. If you're not sure if you want to sign up right now, totally okay. Ask whatever questions you need, right? Like I mentioned earlier, you know, talking about compound effects, right? It's something that actually takes time, right? It's not something that you become rich overnight. That's absolutely not what it is, right? That's definitely not the mindset to have. Compounding takes time, but it does happen, right? So I always say this, right? The best time to, you know, start this journey, start the success journey, join a business, whatever that is yesterday, right? That's the best time actually to start a business. But the second best time is now, right? Because like I said, it takes time. You do not want to be in a position in 6 weeks time or a month's time. We're coming into Christmas. Let's go into Christmas with this empowered mindset, this empowered life set of what we're doing with ourselves and what we've got ourselves into to not just help us before Christmas, but 2021, right? Going back into the real world, how much is going to be real extra on your side? Do you want to keep going to a job that you don't want to go to if you have this opportunity to just work from home all the time, from your phone all the time, wherever you want all the time, right? It takes time. So honestly, the earlier you join, if you want to do this, now is the time, right? The trading challenge is going on for 60 days non-stop. I am also, you know, obviously giving my bonus offer for the ones who want that. So any questions you have, get those questions out as quick as possible so you can make the decision as fast as possible. That's right for you. Okay. So thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully we will see you soon at the Epic table. All right. I will be here again on Wednesday. If you have any questions you want to ask, maybe you want to bring some other people with you as well. That's totally fine. Okay, so just go back to the person next to you. They'll guide you from there. Cheers again, everyone.
All right, just a quick wrap up, you understand, because it's about making a decision now, making up your mind, because you know, you don't go back to the person, you want to think about it more. The time you spend thinking is time you spend wasting, because you know there's money to be made. You know, the earlier you come in, the better for you. Just get it done and get it done now. You know, not because of Anand's $50, but if that's the motivation, do it. All right. So just come on board and then get started now and start learning and start earning. All right. Cheers.